Hello everyone, this is Inquisitor, and today I'm going to be collecting and ranking every new Hypercharge in the SpongeBob season. So, if you like SpongeBob, then you like the season. Though, I'm not a big SpongeBob fan, so. But, who cares, we're going to rank all Hypercharges now. Apologies, I accidentally logged the Nani Hypercharge and the Serge Hypercharge I got from a Star Drop. So, I will be collecting all the others as well, and ranking all of them, including the Nani and the Serge one. But, just saying that right off the gate. And 6 Hypercharge, new Hypercharge, and honestly this season is probably an easier ranking than previous seasons because it's much more black and white, what are good and what is bad. So we're going to start with the worst Hypercharge in the entire game. Absolute horrendous, absolute terrible Hypercharge. So bad, it's like unimaginable. And that's Nani's Hypercharge. Now what does it do, right? That's a really valid question. It does absolutely nothing. What it does is while your drone Peep will grow in size during travel. So the longer you move around with it, the bigger it gets. And the bigger it gets, you think it will do more damage, right? No. All it does is increase the hitbox by very small margins. Meaning you can hit enemies easier and walls too. So this could actually be a detriment. So we're going to go into a bounty match, and I'm going to be showcasing this Hypercharge. Now, like, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. This Hypercharge is so bad. Now, it charges at a pretty fast rate, and it does give Nani some buffs, but all Hypercharges give the brawlers buffs. So we're not gonna take that into account too much. But we're gonna be trying to charge this thing up, and I will be showing you the regular super for context. That was a free supercharge, and then we can get a hit here on the Bia, and we died, but I was very confident with that super. It's because I have the star power. Okay, I'm not gonna take the jump pad anymore. How close are we? We're like halfway through. Okay, don't. Let's not die. There's no way Bia got me with that. B got me with that. So let's try to get. Well, that's a problem with Mortises. Mortises all think they're good, but they're not. Like, you're not a good Mortis. I will be playing Mortis in this video because he has a new Hypercharge. Okay, I think we can. No! The game ended right before charge. It's because my team is so bad. Oh my god. I mean, I did die quite a bit. But look at Mortis. 0 kills, 5 deaths. Okay, I'm gonna show you in the training match because there we'll have a little more consistency. So here's let's compare. Let's do a comparison right now. I'm gonna throw out the regular super. I see it's good size. It moves around, very fun, very cute, very good, and it goes boom, good amount of damage. Now I'm gonna use the Hypercharge super. And keep in mind, Hypercharge lasts 5 seconds. So during your super, you're going to be wasting the whole Hypercharge unless you do 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and then do the super. And here's what it does. You see? It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. And it can do boom in the same radius. And that's it. That's all it does. Now, I think you can see why it's horrendous. And now, from now on, the Hypercharge will at least be decent. And we're gonna start with this next Hypercharge. And now, this is gonna be my most controversial opinion on today's list. But I do think that the second worst Hypercharge of the update is Poco's Hypercharge. And this is Medic's Melody. And it's the most complex one of this update. The super will of course heal its flat 4,200 health, but in addition to that, any healing that is wasted, like if you only heal 2,000 health, the extra healing will now be a shield on the brawler, a shield of whatever health that was extra. And this shield lasts for 5 seconds, losing 20% of its maximum health every second. So why is this not so great? I'll tell you, this is a huge step above Nani's, but it does multiple things. One, if every brawler is lower, needs low 4,200 health, this Hypercharge does nothing. It gives that flat healing, and it doesn't buff the healing as well. 2, the shield lasts so ridiculously short that after 2 seconds, half the shield is gone, like health-wise. And 3, this is the main benefit, you can do it to yourself. Because without it, you would have to really time it well on the teammate. So, we're going to be hopping into a match with it, and using Poco's Hypercharge. And I don't know if Bounty is such a good map for it. So, I mean, I can do a rank game. Yeah, it's silver rank, who cares? We'll probably get a good Hypercharge in. So, in this rank game, this is a pretty good map to showcase. I'll be playing, since I'm in silver right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to my usual legendary. Let's go Poco. And is this a good build? I don't have time, but it's a good build. Just saying, you won't get the Hypercharge from healing teammates, only from damaging. And this is a ranked game, but who cares? It's ranked. Ranked is more casual than map maker. So we're gonna try to get this Hypercharge. I don't know how fast it charges this one. I think that's a big factor. I really don't take into account much how, like, the charge rate. I'm gonna heal both of us. We're already pretty close. Like, this is not bad. Like, we're doing pretty good. I don't know, but it's just not that much. Like, I'm gonna try to get it and then showcase. Okay, this is good. Hypercharge, super here. I get a shield, as you see, extra health, and there. That's it. When I got the shield, yes, I did survive, but I would survive without the shield, and that's what I think. This Hypercharge is a very win more Hypercharge, where it's like the super. It basically does this what the super does, but a little bit better. Like, I healed right there. If I had the Hypercharge, it would give no benefit, since we were all under the health requirement. And yes, that was a good showcase. And this is why I think it's not that amazing. It's good. It's just not good enough. And I think that's why this is my second. Now, number 4 and number 3 are very interchangeable difficulty. I think most people would argue this is better than the next one I'm going to say. But I'm going to give my own reason. And the next one, the next worst Hypercharge in the game is definitely Squeak. Now, I actually think this Hypercharge is really cool, but I know a lot of people don't like Squeak, and he's not the best brawler. He's not that good even. And I don't even know what skin to use too, because I'm not a fan of any of his skins, so I'm going to use this skin. And this Hypercharge is Bouncy Blob. What it does, he throws a super that splits into 6 sticky bombs. The Hypercharge makes it bounce extra time. So it throws a super, it shoots the 660 bomb, then bounces again and splits into 6. So you double the damage potential. But that's the key word here. Potential. Because what's chances you're gonna hit people? Now, why this is the reason why I'm gonna put it at 4th place. Because what is Squeak good at? Controlling areas. What does this do? Guarantee he controls area. So this is why I think this Hypercharge is actually gonna be a very underrated Hypercharge. Probably the most underrated in this update. And we're definitely going to take it in a ranked match. This map is, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's a pretty good one to showcase. Where Squeak, and I can show you guys this Hypercharge. And most people will say Poco is better. I disagree, because I told you Poco is like a win more Hypercharge, where it doesn't really give you benefits when you need it, and gives you benefits when you don't really need it. If you catch my drift. It's only good with a coordinated team. This one is good all time. Now, I don't know how fast it charges like usual, but I'm pretty sure. What is this? Bots lobbies? But it takes like 2 supers to charge. It's like it's a very fast charger. So we're gonna throw out the super here and hopefully get a hit in. Very good right here. I don't want to win too fast because we're just destroying them. And I think I can show. Yes, here's the Hypercharge. Throw the super out. Bounce. Bounce. All this chaos and carnage. And there we go. We did insane value from that super. Now, what did we actually do super? We hit 1 person. But it was the fear factor. And that's how we easily won our rank match. 6 kills. I got a thumbs up. I love getting kudos. I got 2 thumbs up. And silver 3 rank. Oh, this just turned from a Hypercharge ranking to a star drop opening. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's forget that happened. Like this barely made a dent. Barely made a dent. So I hope that was a good showcase. Like if you're still in doubt, let me show you this insane cool trick. Insanely cool trick. This is like a pro strat right here that'll never be used in the actual game. What you do is go Hypercharge and you aim it like this. Super here, bounces, jumps off the wall. Oh, I mistimed it. But basically you can jump it off the wall and hit it back again to do double damage. And that was Squeak. Okay, now we get to the juicy Hypercharges. The top 3 Hypercharges in the game. And this one is also a debatable one, but I'm going to be saying what the mass majority is going to say, and I agree. And the next Hypercharge, the 3rd best Hypercharge in the game, is Taro. Oh yeah, and I forgot to give you clues on what you should buy if you're going to get a Hypercharge. Obviously, it's up to your choice what you want to get, but I'll give tips. Never buy Nannies. Buy Squeak if you really like Squeak. And I would not really suggest buying Pocos because it's not very good. But from now on, buy everything. And we're going to go with Super Massive Tara. The Gravity Super has a 20% larger area. So this would mean 20% larger radius. And you think, oh, 20%, that's nothing. But wait, 25% of a large area is even larger. So therefore, this is a really good Hypercharge. We're gonna use it in another ranked game because, as you see, ranked lobbies are basically bots at this point. Like, people brag about their ranks. Like, you've seen these ranked games, right? There's nothing here to... Okay. No! Why did we get Knockout? Which is the single worst mode to charge a Hypercharge in. Then of course, we're gonna use our Tara. And where is Tara? Hopefully get some juicy pull where we get to pull the whole team in with this Hypercharge Super. Because here's the thing. Tara Super pulls people in. And you might think, what's the point of hypercharging a bigger super if the super already has a big radius? It's because 2 things. 1, people are really bad at this game and they still miss the super. 2, what if you pull in more than 1 person? Then you can do insane damage. So we're gonna try to charge up our super and our Hypercharge. But like, most people don't go... Okay. No. At least we're halfway there. I wish my teammates...
You're so corny.
Just saying that username Tamar753 is like one of the biggest Brawl Star... I really want this Hypercharge. Oh, if we win the round, I'm basically guaranteed the Hypercharge. Put Gadget up, and let's see if I can charge this Hypercharge. Nope, but we are going to charge it next round. And a few hits, and then we'll get it, and I'll showcase this beautiful super. So here's the super range normally. And now with this Hypercharge. Boom! We pulled in that rock from so far away. And we died. But we did pull that rock from so far away. And can we win this? Can we actually win this? If we lose a silver lobby because of me? Because I was really trying to showcase. If I played well, I would just throw the super without the Hypercharge. But I wanted to showcase that. Okay, here's what you have to do. Fang needs to jump in and completely missed. And now Edgar needs to... You know, this is what happens when you let Shelly charge her super and your team is really bad. Look at this. Absolute terrible. But I get minus 35. Who cares? But yeah, like, I guess that's why people lose ranked. But I will show you this in the training cave just to show you how cool this is. So of course, regular super, like this range, very cool, very cool, very cool. And let's do on this big box. I see the regular super has this range. But if I press Hypercharge and super it, I can do boom, big super. Now you can, with the Hypercharge super, you can grab all 5x4 bots. But here's the thing, it's good. Really good. But it's not, who cares? It's not special, right? All it does is increase the area. But it is good. Now we'll get to the standouts. The top two Hypercharges here are must get. Must get. And the first one, the next worst, second best, is gonna be Serge. Where's Serge? He's so awesome. And this Hypercharge is the only Hypercharge in the game that buffs the main attack as well as the super. As you see, look, buffs while Hypercharge. Oh wait, that's always the same. Never mind. Anyway, this is called level 5 because he can go up to level 4. So now he goes to level 5. And basically what this does is, if you never use this super, all your shots will now always split at the end of the range. But if you tap the Hypercharge and use the super, you level up to level 5. And in this mode, you have increased range and increased movement speed. So this is a very cool Hypercharge, and we're gonna show it in rank. And why is it good? Here's why it's good. It benefits the attack, so you can never waste it. You tap the Hypercharge, just attack. You can never waste it. Now, why? Why did we get this map again? More Serge. Obviously, we're on the movement speed. I guess we're gonna do shield for survivability. This one works, does it? Full match, yeah. So, I'll be showing you. And you know what's the best part? Whether you're level 1, whether you're level 2, you're level 3, you're gonna go to stage 5. And stage 5 has all the benefits of the previous levels. So, it can also be good to guarantee a quick kill. And that's why this is the second best Hypercharge in the game. In the update, not the game. Definitely not the game. Good thing I predicted that one. Okay, I died there, but we're gonna win that round easily. That's the last. And now we're increased movement speed. We're halfway charged to the next Hypercharge. So I feel pretty good. Now, I'm pretty sure Jackie's gonna be in these bushes, right? Nope. Can we get the Hypercharge? Boom, boom, boom. And I died. No! I don't think, if we, please lose this round so I can showcase the Hypercharge. I don't really care about winning. This silver ring. Now, what is Poco doing here? Yeah. I don't know what the enemy team is doing here. They're really bad or something. There's no way our team loses. No, unfortunately, I didn't get to show the Hypercharge. Very sad about that. Here's what we're gonna do instead. Our favorite training grounds. This is our favorite spot for these type of videos. So, here's what we do. As you see right here, we're puny level 1. We can't do anything. Hypercharge, super jump. We have insane range that goes out of range, and our shots. Do I need to recharge the super? There we go. So look what happens now. Oh my god, without using the super. And if we use the super... So, here, I think we showcase with the main problem. It's so short. It lasts so short. Most Hypercharge in the game applies on the super, and the super lasts longer than the Hypercharge itself. So that's how it lasts long. But this one, it lasts so short. Now, I do think this is second best, but it's interchangeable with Taro. So we have all of the nice supers. Very cool. But who cares when Mortis Hypercharge exists? This catapulted Mortis from the worst brawler in the game to the single best brawler in the game. It's so broken for some unfathomable reason. I don't know how. But it's really good. And it's called Blood Boomerang. And all this does is make the super boomerang. You shoot it, it comes back. Doing double damage and double healing. Of course, because it goes back. That's why it does it. Now, why is this good? How am I supposed to know? But here's what I do know. He's the best brawler in the game. And it's not because of a buff. He didn't get buffed. It's because of this Hypercharge, so we're gonna be using it and abusing it in today's video, and like throw all the other Hypercharges out the window. It doesn't mean anything when you have Mortis Hypercharge. Of course, we have our usual Mecha Mortis skin, such a cool skin that you should definitely not get. And we're gonna use it. Yes, it's such a good map, Gem Gun. Finally, we don't get to play knockout. And see, this is the problem with rank. People are picking Jackie first pick in a gem grab match. Shows you basically how it is. So where's Mortis? And we're gonna be showcasing you why Mortis is the coolest brawler in the game. This is literally an ad for Mortis. But definitely get this Hypercharge even if you're like even a little bit interested in playing Mortis, because this is such a good Hypercharge. And here's the main reason why it's good. Not only get insane value. Gonna hit her. You know, I always underestimate how much damage Rico does. I think Rico's way too good, personally. Like, this is... Okay, we got a kill there. Mortis is a very, like, I'm not the best Mortis. I barely play Mortis. But look at this! 3 hits and we're already almost to our Hypercharge. We have a super, which is very good. How am I supposed to know Rico was there? Okay, let's get her stuff. No! No! Dude, I'm not letting them win before I get my Hypercharge. Look, I'm a really bad Mortis, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, super here. You can't kill him. I'm gonna jump in. Oh, that was pointless in there. No, I don't care if we win. Actually, I just want to get the Hypercharge. Yes, we have the Hypercharge. So now I can showcase you. Maybe we'll get a game-winning super. So that's Mortis for you. You just die a lot until you get the Hypercharge. Then change supers, and look at that, we can win. You saw that? We disrupted the whole team and got almost a team wipe. You see that? This is why, well, it's not like they need us to win. And this is why there's no way we lose this. Okay, now I'm going to defensive. But you saw that value from that Hypercharge? That boomerang. It's not flashing, it's actually insanely. I wish he got a cooler Hypercharge. But no, they killed us. Okay, I'm gonna get those cubes back right now. We're gonna lose this. Clancy is just so... Clancy and Rico just destroys Mortis. No, we did not stop the timer. No. I got 7 kills and 7 deaths. That explains what Mortis is. See, I don't know. Like, you gotta have to take my word for it. It's the most broken Hypercharge. Like, let's just look at stats. Pure stats. Look at his potential right here. We go Hypercharge, super, and it comes back. We can chain another one, and it does 4,000 damage plus 4,000 healing. You cannot die, and it's amazing. It's amazing. But here's the thing: who's a good Mortis player? Absolutely no one. So that's the thing balancing this Hypercharge. So that was every Hypercharge ranked. Be sure to collect your daily. I really like this shop. I really like it. It's very, very pleasing to the eye to see all this cash. But oh look, and now that I got all the Hypercharge, be sure to pick up all these amazing, amazing, amazing pins and profile pictures and stuff that I'm not gonna get. But that is all the Hypercharges collected and ranked in the new Brawl Stars season, SpongeBob season, and this is Inquisitor signing off.